Welcome to Puddle Jumpers RC. Today's video is going to be mounting body pin straps to your body. And what this does is it eliminates having to look for your pins and pull them off, and so what I got here is my Everest 10. I've already marked off where I'm going to put them. And also what I'm going to do is I'm also going to be lowering my body a ½ inch. And I've marked that off too. So let's get started here. See how much of a mess I can make. Whoa, there she goes. She went through. Okay. The great thing about these is that you only have to drill one hole. What I do is I wet them a little bit. I just wet that one. And then you just proceed to push that sucker in. Alright, this isn't going to work. I got to get that out of the way. So what we're going to do is I'm going to flip this thing over. And as you can see, I've got tape in there. And I'm going to push this thing through as best I can, and then try to feed it with my fingers, get a hold of it so that I can pull it the rest of the way through. No, not quite big enough. I'll have to open it up a little bit more. It's alright if it doesn't quite go in there the first time. I got tape in there too. Just make sure that when you use a drill bit that you use, the proper size drill bit for it. Make sure you look at it. And if you're not sure, just always start a little bit smaller. You can always go a little bit bigger, but you can't go back once you make it large. Okay, there's that one. That one's through. And as you can see, I got it up here. Got it up out of the way where the doors are, so I can still clip it in. And it's up out of the way so that it won't get hung up. It's not so apt to get hung up, when you're going over rocks and stuff, because it's higher. And it's still going to work on all my pins. And it's just so nice when you're out there and you got to take your body off. If you have a pin body, it's just a pain in the butt to take it off. So now what we're going to do is we're going to drill this second one that I already had marked. If I can get it started here. Come on. Oh, she don't want to start. That's because I had a piece of stuff on there on the drill bit. There we go. Had a little bit of tape on there. And there we go. Punch that one through. Now I'm going to clean the hole out a little bit. And I'll wet that just a little bit. And then I'll stuff that one in there and pull it through. Oh, she actually popped because it didn't have any tape on it, so it popped right in there nice. So there's the other one, which is cool. That makes it nice. I'm so sick of having to stinking have those pins and having to hunt for them. So, and as you can see, I've got these somewhat marked over the top at 1/2 inch. And what I'm doing is I'm going a little bit smaller with my hole, because I can always make it a little bit bigger. And these aren't going to be super precise, but you know, I measured them and then I eyed them for center. You know, dude, you know, it's just a body. You know what I mean? So it's not like. So what we can do is I can test fit those holes on here, on these posts, and they're not going to fit. So I'm going to go up to my next hole size with my bit, because they don't fit. And I'm going to clean that one out a little bit. Hopefully you can see that. Whoop. Didn't have the bit locked in. Sorry guys. Thought I had her locked in there. There we go. Make it a little bit bigger. Now let's test fit that. See what it looks like. Still not quite big enough. Gonna go to the next size. Like I said before, it's a lot easier to do it this way, because then that way you're not going too big right out of the gate. That looks like it might be the size. That might do it. Oh yeah. And look at that. See how nice and tight that fits? No more stinking wobbling and banging and jiggling. I love it. That thing fits nice. Pull that off. Pull this one back up. Now let's do this side. There we go. Went right through there nice. Some guys will use a punch, but I don't have a punch. This is what I have. So this is what I'm going to use. This drill bit. Looks like it's going to work just fine here. There we go. And we got her through that hole. And what you're seeing here is just tape that I have on the inside of the body. I've taped it. So there's a little bit of tape there. Now let's test fit this side. That side goes right on. Oh, and that side goes right on, dude. And look at that. That thing just looks so much better because it lowered it a 1/2 inch. And my foam that I have back there is actually covering. I don't know if you can see that or not, but the foam backing that I have back there is actually covering the holes, so you can't even really tell that I drilled them. Then you slide your pins in. Slide my pins in there. Right there. Slide my pins in here. And what I may do is, well, I don't